Hi, I'm Adam DeSanctis. Welcome to MBA Asks the Expert, a series where we discuss a timely and important issue with a mortgage industry leader. I'm here again with Craig Rebmann, Product Evangelist at Dark Matter, for part 2 of our ongoing series. In part 1, we discussed the role of servicing in a capture-recapture strategy and how lenders can use Dark Matter's Elevate servicing platform to help them protect the customer base. Today, we're diving into the role of loan origination system providers play in a lender's AI strategy. Craig, it's great to talk to you again.
Great to see you again too, Adam.
Dark Matter just wrapped up its annual conference in Florida. AI and automation were key themes. Not a surprise there, but what is the role of an LOS provider in a lender's AI strategy?
Yeah, it's actually a really important role because the LOS really should be facilitating a lender's AI journey. It's the system of record, is where all the data resides, really. So it's important that the LOS has a strong framework on which a lender can build, partner, and it's really something that we've worked hard to create as part of our own AI journey. The LOS really has to take responsibility for strong data management, access controls, and really make it easy for a lender to have choice in how they proceed with artificial intelligence, whether they're using something that we provide, something that is a third party's tool, or even if they're bringing their own agentic innovations to the party.
Strong data management and access controls, of course, are so important. How is Dark Matter facilitating a lender's own agentic innovation?
Yeah, we actually rolled out our developer platform last year, and that made it a lot easier for lenders to work with our APIs. We've continued to extend that to the ability for lenders and third parties to bring their own user experiences into Empower, leveraging that same developer platform. But we wrapped up the year last year by introducing Model Context Protocol into that platform as well. And that allows lenders to bring their own agents to play with Empower data and interact with Empower. Or they can bring in a third party whose agents they really love.
And those seem very useful. Dark Matter has a history of AI under the Ava product. How is that evolving?
Yeah, so we're 8 years in now, having built our own predictive model for mortgage documents and document data. But we've also embraced Gen AI. We use it internally in our own development. We've got about 75% of our code being written that way, and then we have human review on that. We use it internally across the enterprise. We have about a 94% adoption of Copilot within our organization for personal productivity use. And then we've introduced Ask Ava. So Ask Ava is a text voice agent that allows users of Empower to get help, understand a little bit more about how better to use Empower and interact with pipeline data. But lenders can also bring their own knowledge base information into that as well. So policies, guidelines, all of that sort of thing, really bringing that information right to the user experience where their users are doing their work. But we're also, over the course of this year, introducing persona-based agents and additional autonomous agents. So the persona-based agents are something you can think of as an individual assistant for pretty much any role. And then the autonomous agents help to augment what we already do with our orchestration engine in terms of automation capabilities.
It seems like groundbreaking technology. I'm excited to learn more about that. And final question, this has been a very informative conversation. What should lenders think about when using AI in these automated processes?
Yeah, the piece that often people don't think about is how they're going to coordinate all of this effort. The human component, the machine component, and that really comes down to process orchestration and decomposing their work into tasks. Once you've identified the various tasks, you can then assign some to automation, assign some to people. But when you're working with the people and their roles are really changing, you have to introduce the ability for the system to understand the skills of individuals and the capacity of those human workers. That allows the system to better deliver work more meaningfully at the right time to the right person. As people's jobs become less commoditized and much more differentiated, those traditional roles really begin to devolve into a set of skills and knowledge areas. It's really important for the system to understand how each individual playing a role in the system plays a part, what their skills are, what their knowledge base is, and what capacity they have for work so that it can be meaningfully incorporated into that full process.
Totally agree there. Those are very useful tips for our viewers to take away from this video. Craig, as always, thanks for chatting with me today, and let's do it again soon.
Sounds great, Adam. Thank you very much for the opportunity.